What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mama Sessions. It's good to be back, man. It's a brand new week. Ryan, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, guys? Doing good. Had a nice long weekend.
I know. I mean, speaking of a long weekend, right? We, I mean, nobody noticed, but we didn't release an episode last week.
We did? I thought we did.
No, we recorded. We recorded an episode.
Oh,
but we didn't release because we did it very last minute. So I was thinking like,
okay lah. We need holiday also lah.
Yeah, exactly. But it's okay. I mean, like when you listen to this episode this week, chances are you've already heard the previous episode lah.
Yeah.
So it's okay. You know, starting from now, we're getting back on track. Okay, this is what happens. This is what happens when Malaysia has a lot of holidays.
2 weeks in a row.
Exactly.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss like 3 weekend days already. Honestly.
Oh yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special guest in the house. Now, you know what? I'm not gonna say how I met this guy. I want him to come in and tell everyone how we met. Both of us, you know, we have our own stories on how we met this guy. Yeah. But I gotta give this guy a proper introduction because the first time I met him, okay, cool. I met him because we were exercising, and then after that, when I did a bit of background check, I'm like, man, this guy's a gangster. I mean, okay, not gangster. He's not gangster. This guy has got some cred. I'm not sure if street cred. I won't say whether it's street cred. I think street cred's the wrong word. But this guy, I don't think the word OG even describes this guy. But this guy is sort of like the godfather of streetwear. Oh, he's shaking his head and he's giving me the finger. He's like, oh, yo, why are you upselling me? Now everybody's laughing. But it's what it is to me. You know why? Because when I went for this convention called Sneakerlah in Malaysia, Shafiq, who is actually our VFX producer, all right, he's actually he does all the visual effects. Okay, he's our colleague. Yeah. And then after that, right, you know, when we were in Sneakerlah, all of a sudden I saw this guy who's my friend who I knew and all of a sudden Shafiq came to me and said, hey bro, hey, that's the head honcho of Sneakerlah, man, that's the big boss. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I know him. He said, can I take a picture, please? And I was like, well, wow. So I went up, ladies and gentlemen, to this guy over here. Let's give a big warm welcome to Bryan, aka Botak in the house.
What up?
Yeah. So Shafiq literally went up to me and said, yeah, can I take a picture with Bryan? I'm like, yeah, sure. I went up, Bryan, take a picture of my stuff. Yeah, just to make myself look good. You know what I mean? But Bryan, welcome to the show, man. I mean, like, I hope
Thanks
I didn't. I hope I didn't undersell you lah.
No. You oversell lah.
Wow.
Oversell lah. I think I like shoes, not too much clothes.
Yeah. The thing is, okay, to be honest, I think like when I first met Bryan, it's all about shoes. Every time I want to buy a pair of shoes, I will contact him. I say, hey, bro, you are the jalan ka.
Yeah. No, but I feel like shoes and clothes, they kind of go hand in hand. Yeah. Because when you have like some pretty dope ass sneakers, you kind of have to make sure your clothes complement your shoes.
You can't wear nice shoes and wear lousy clothes.
Exactly.
I think the shoes come first, then the clothes came after, right?
But there are some people who clothes first, and then they feel like something's missing in their life, and then they go shoes.
Yeah.
So it's like, depends lah, if you've got a lot of money to buy clothes. But I think shoes is a cheaper hobby though.
No.
It's a cheaper hobby. Like for example, one shoe is like 2,000-3,000 ringgit.
Oh.
But right now, some clothes is like
4 or 5 grand. But I like how you just said like some shoes are 2,000-3,000 ringgit. Like it's some change. Yeah. Okay. But just for those of you listening, Bryan has got a lot behind his name. I mean, he started. He basically is basically the head honcho or the person who started Sneakerlah.
Yep.
All right. Explain a little bit about Sneakerlah.
Sneakerlah is Malaysia's largest sneaker event. So this year is our 5th year. We started in 2015. Basically, you just come, buy, sell, trade shoes, and also see what brands are going to be showing on that day. So I think safe to say biggest in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, wow. And okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was one point in time where Sneakerlah was in Cheetah Mall. Was it true?
No, that was a different brand.
Different one.
We were in Lot 10 first year.
Yeah.
And then second year was Kenanga Mall.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yes.
Which is
that was the first time. That was the first time I saw where like a bunch of guys brought their shoes and they're literally lifting the shoes up on their heads, right? Because you know why? It's like waiting for people to I want that one. It's like literally
like a marketplace. Like that,
it's like an aquarium of fish, and the guys just go there point.
We call it the trading pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Kenanga Mall was like kind of not so good as compared to Cheetah Mall, but the lift was bad. People had to wait like 30 minutes for the lift. There's no other way up.
There's only like one.
Only lifts.
Wow.
Oh.
And the lifts were slow. People were complaining like mad, but we still had 25,000 people show up that year.
Wow,
that's crazy.
And then after that, the year after was in Mid Valley.
The year after was KLCC.
Yeah. Yes, I went for the KLCC one. That was like
in the convention center.
Yeah.
They built an outdoor.
The Marquee tent outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The parking lot, they built like a huge tent.
Oh, okay. I know which one. It's the white color one.
Yeah.
It's still there until
It's still there.
today.
Yeah. It's still there. Right next to the club one. Yeah.
But KLCC is a bit of a tough ass to work with.
Oh.
I mean, being KLCC, they are very,
Yeah,
very proper,
yeah.
very strict. So after a while, we felt like a bit too strict this place. So
Right.
we went to Mid Valley the year after.
I think, to be honest, I think Mid Valley is like the perfect place to have it. I mean, like KLCC, like no disrespect. I mean, it's a great place, but it's feel like it's a place for like atas people to
Yeah.
go. So like if you're gonna hold an event at my place, you gotta be atas. A lot of
And
things.
it's out of a mall, so that's the problem. So we in KLCC we had about like 85% male, and then when we went to Mid Valley, straight away like 68% male, and then there's like 32% female.
Wow, where did you get the statistics from? Did someone actually keep tab?
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's so funny because all the while and like the first 3 years of the event is a sausage fest. Until we went to Mid Valley, they was like, okay, there's
man.
chicks here. They wearing crop tops, not bad. Like before that was just sausage. all
Better for the
way.
event pictures.
Exactly.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Hot chicks like they draw guys.
Yeah, they do. Especially hot geeks, but like hot chicks who wear nice shoes and really cool streetwear.
Yeah.
The guys go crazy. And I'm not trying to say that these girls, although that they're wearing streetwear, they're gonna show like lots of cleavage and boobs and stuff like that.
I mean, they just look good.
They just look
Yeah.
good and so freaking sick. I'm like, whoa.
Well, Talita wore a very nice, outfit to last year's event.
Oh, okay.
The amount of guys that took picture with her.
Really? I gotta Google that. But the way he's selling it, I'm like, okay, I want to see.
I thought she wore like
Like a
she
crop
likes to
top.
wear like sometimes she wear
Like a
if I'm
sports
not mistaken
bra
it was
like
a
that
sports
one.
bra.
Yeah. She
If
likes
I'm not
to wear
mistaken
that
it was
a
a
lot.
sports bra.
She likes to wear that a lot. I mean,
all the guys are
to be fair, she's a very sporty, active person
Yeah.
as well.
yeah.
Yeah. So okay, look, how did I'm pretty sure you're like a shoe enthusiast, right?
Yeah.
So how long did it go back? Like back to how long ago did you start? Like, what's your first shoe you basically bought for yourself and be like, damn, I love shoes.
Actually, the first shoe that really got me hooked is the one that my mom bought for me when I was 18 years old.
Okay.
So it was the New
Bata.
Balance. Bata is the shoe that we are forced to wear.
Oh man.
Hey, but fun
be
fact,
coming out
right?
some cool-
Fun fact,
yeah.
Bata is actually not from Malaysia.
Yeah, I know that. It's
Right.
a German. Is it German?
Hungarian German brand.
Yeah, I got to know about that because of your video. Bata was from Germany. Okay, so again, you must know Brian actually runs a company called Masses. Masses is like a online streetwear community. And a magazine as well that talks about fashion along the streetwear community and stuff like that.
Yeah, so Bata is not from Malaysia, and everyone still thinks that Bata. A lot of people actually think Bata is from Malaysia, but it's actually a German-Hungarian brand. I can't remember exactly where is it, but they are actually very famous.
Yeah.
Globally.
Yeah.
Very, very famous.
Yeah.
And also another fun fact about Bata is they are top 3 sales in terms of footwear in Malaysia.
Really?
Malaysia.
So who's
I'm not
number one in
surprised.
Malaysia?
I'm not surprised.
Number one, okay.
Number 1 is Padini,
Badini.
which includes Vinci and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A lot. I think
I
more
would
for
think-
Talking footwear.
footwear. Yeah.
Oh, footwear.
So
Okay.
that includes females.
Yeah.
I thought like Adidas or Nike would take the
No,
top
I mean
spot.
like
No.
if you think about how many school kids are out there buying school shoes and everyone just goes to Bata, like I'm not surprised they're like one of the top lah.
Dude, okay. Isn't Bata the one that actually worked with a band called Nirvana?
Yeah, so they released it's basically that model called Bata Bullets. And funny enough, Kurt Cobain wore that shoe.
Yeah.
But when he killed himself, he wasn't wearing that shoe.
Oh, okay, good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So if you're
Bata bullets
listening and you're wondering who the heck is Kurt Cobain, okay, he used to play for a band called Nirvana. They were cool.
Yeah,
All right.
They still are.
They still are.
pretty cool.
Like
Like
a lot
if
of
you
people
play,
copy his fashion
yeah.
sense.
If you pick up the guitar, you'll probably learn one of their songs first. Smells like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, from that shoe, that one shoe that your mom got for you was a New Balance. You're mentioning. Okay. So what about that kind of sparked suddenly your whole hobby into like shoes?
So the funny thing about it is the guy at the shop was explaining this particular shoe to me. So it's the 574 model, and they had 3 different. It's based on the transportation series. So you got land, sea, and air, right?
Okay.
So this particular shoe is sea, and it's bluish in color, and then the maps of the C map is on the shoe.
All right.
And then he's explaining, like there's only 574 pairs per series.
Wow.
So it's like, wow.
Exclusive.
You know, Cantonese says Yong Chair. Like night critter. I was like, oh, this one damn nice. So he was explaining. I was like, okay, how much is it? $699.
Shit.
Made in USA.
How old were you then?
18 years old.
Oh, dude, that would probably come in and your jaw drop.
Yeah, my mom was like, what? But it was my 18th birthday.
Oh.
So she indulged me. She said, okay, I'm going to buy you this shoe. But little did she know that's the one that sparked everything.
So that's when the bigger price tags start coming in after
No,
that.
actually, I'm like quite a cheapskate lah. I mean, to be honest, right, back then, anything above 500, right, your mom would slap you.
Yeah, honestly.
Will literally disown you. Like, why would you buy shoe 500 ringgit? You're going to wear it for like 6 months and it's gone.
Yeah, she's like, I'll buy a $60 one. I'll last you the same time as this one.
Yeah.
Your mom pretty much gave you shit for like buying shoes, right?
Yeah, I did. Like, I think, well, actually, when I started buying shoes, right, I kind of didn't tell my mom. I kind of hid all my shoes when I first started.
What, under the bed?
Yeah. I hid them all in my room and after that, you know, when you buy shoes, right, and they're expensive, you kind of keep them in the boxes, right? And then it tends to kind of take up a lot of space. And then and then your parents, don't know why, for some reason, one day they will have this mood to go and clean your room for you. And then all of a sudden, all these things will come out.
Did you keep the receipt as well?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I keep the receipts.
So
okay.
I kept my receipts.
Oh, wow.
Which is the biggest mistake.
Because they can see
So
how
you
much
keep
it actually
receipts and you
costs.
put them in the box, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you open the box and like, what?
Oh my god.
Where you get this money from?
Oh,
that's the worst question. So they will start asking you where you get this money from.
Right.
Are you doing drugs? Are you selling drugs?
Oh my God.
What kind of job are you doing to get this money? You know, like, oh man. After a while, I was like, don't worry. You know, these shoes, they will come in handy one day.
They will appreciate in value.
They don't understand that back then.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Nobody understand that shit back then.
I told my mom, right? I like, for me is I used to when I was a lot younger. Okay, I was broke. Okay, I can't afford to buy a lot of shoes. But I was at one point in time, I loved the SBs so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The SBs were the biggest things back then. The low
Still is.
Yeah, it is,
Kinda.
but kind of. I always bought the P rods. Anytime a P rod release comes out, right, I'll buy a P rod. And then my mom would like, what the hell is this? Like, Mom, don't worry, these shoes will appreciate. Yeah. Why these shoes made of gold? Yeah, and that's how I got myself into the whole sneaker thing. Then I stopped because it got a little bit too expensive. Yeah. But from there though, your first pair of sneakers, $699, your mom got it for you.
Yeah.
Before we go further, what's the most expensive what's the most money you've spent on a shoe?
I have this rule. I generally try not to spend above 1,000 ringgit.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't? So
I don't.
only on a really rare occasion,
So
maybe? No.
if let's say I really have my eye on something, I would generally sell shoes
Right.
that I have, and then I'll buy this.
So
okay.
okay.
Generally,
your
it's like
net is
zero.
your
Yeah.
net doesn't go
Yeah.
above that
So
1,000.
like for me to come out money like just to buy it, I won't.
yeah. So
wow.
let's say if it costs like 1,004, maybe you'll sell
sell two shoes.
at 600,
Yeah.
and then you pay the 800 lah.
Yeah.
What's in
Wow.
okay? So
That's a good rule,
What's the most you've paid for a shoe?
999.
Okay.
Because
Wow.
it doesn't
Oh,
reach
okay.
1,000 ringgit.
No, but
Yeah.
but if you sold like including all the other shoes you sold.
Oh, okay. I think it would be good to say is I think like last year, Off-Whites were like hot.
Yes.
Oh.
I bought Off-White 90 Air Max 90s.
Oh, those
Wow.
are nice.
$3,000.
Oh man. Okay. All right. That's
remember-
But I was gifted a few pairs of
Off-White.
Nike Off-Whites as well.
yeah. That's
so-
not unfair.
Yeah.
It's like right now in his position, his position is the best position to be in right now because like new shoe release. Hey, hi, have one, and he'd be like,
Or discount lah.
yeah.
Well, to be honest, I rather get free diapers. It's good to be Genie Boy.
Oh man.
Free diapers.
Yeah, actually free diapers does help. Diapers quite expensive, okay?
It is.
Yeah, it is very, very expensive.
You know what's the next on your list?
What?
Free milk powder.
Oh man. Okay, you know what? I don't want to go there, lah. Enough, lah. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that I'm getting some diapers here and there. But
Here
okay.
and there. Wow.
No, just here from one. Yeah, we did a collaboration with the Huggies. Go watch it if you haven't watched it yet.
That's how I know. That's how I know. I was like, so when I watched the video, so obvious he's sponsored.
Yes.
His house is probably full of it. Shout out Huggies.
Not just the house.
I'm a
office
dad.
also still
I'm a
a
dad
lot,
of two. If you want to throw some,
he's
don't
double the
know. Maybe
diapers.
Genie Boy should sponsor me
Oh
some.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man. Yeah.
I mean, okay, good trade. You give him some diapers, then he give you some shoes.
Oh, that sounds like a fair deal, man.
What size are you? What shoe size?
What should US 10?
Ah, damn.
Why?
I'm
Alamak.
US 9.
Allah. I could force myself with some US 9s.
You cut your toenails.
Yeah.
Just sacrifice the last pinky toe only, yeah?
So, all right, from collecting shoes and stuff like that, right? What got you into starting masses? What got you into suddenly starting like Sneakerlah, a shoe convention that became one of the biggest in Southeast Asia?
Okay, the story is quite like long-ish lah. Okay, I used to be a real estate agent for 2.5 years to almost 3 years. Good money, not bad, for like a 21, 22-year-old. Like that's good money.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you sell property, you get a commission.
yeah,
That's good money.
I realized I spend most of my money on shoes. And I'm hanging out at this shop, particularly called Showroom. And
Oh, I know Showroom. That's in
yeah.
Bajai Times Square, right?
That's where you buy your
Yeah.
Nike SBs. So I was spending a lot of time there until I realized the point like I'm not going to work. And then the bosses were like, "Hey, what in the world are you doing? Like, don't you have to work or something?" It's like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna go back to work." So I just sent an email to my bosses, or I gave him a phone call after that. I said like, "I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stop."
Okay.
All right. I don't think this is for me. I'm gonna stop, and whatever money is in the account, you send it to me, and we'll call it even.
Right.
And I just hung out at the shop for another like a month or so, and then the showroom boss were like, "Hey, since you're here every day, why don't you earn some money lah? You work for us."
Oh.
So I was like, "Hey, okay, not bad lah." So when I accepted the job, I told my parents, I told my then girlfriend, which is my wife now.
Oh, okay.
Everyone was like, "You crazy mofo lah! What is wrong with you?" Like, my relatives showed up to the shop to check out the shop. It's a really small shop, right?
Yeah, it's like in a corner or
Like
something like that.
400 square feet max.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then everyone was like coming and they're looking at the shop like, why in the world is this guy's doing this? And everyone's like questioning. But I really liked it. I really, really liked it. I enjoyed myself. And then a few months later, I realized that I'm actually the first guy in the whole Malaysia to actually look at these shoes.
Wow.
Because they arrive from shipment,
Right.
and I'm the one who opened the box.
And then there are some exclusive drops as well.
Right. So I'm the first guy to actually look at it like hands in my hand. So I thought like, okay, why don't I blog about it? So it used to be a blog spot.
Okay.
And then the bosses from showroom were like, "Hey, I like your idea. Why don't we turn it into a full-fledged media company?"
Oh.
So they were like, so you don't have to work in the shop anymore. So why don't you run masses full-time?
Oh.
See how it goes.
I see.
Yeah.
But I remember last time when Showroom used to do exclusive releases, right? You go to a forum and then they will post it in the forum,
Yeah.
and then everybody will line up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, I'm like the one doing all that, like
Oh,
Facebook
wow.
and all that kind of
You're
stuff.
the reason why I spent my money. Okay. All right. So Showroom was the one that started masses with you. Yeah. Okay.
So they're my partners, and but of course they are very they let me do whatever I want, and they realize that in order for a platform like Masses to be successful, it needs to be fully 100% independent from the shop and its relationship to it.
Yeah.
Because you gotta be supportive of the entire scene,
Yes.
not just their shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the beginning years of Masses, it was very obvious that I did not support Showroom at all.
Oh.
I made it very, very clear lah.
Okay.
So they were like, okay, cool, But from Masses, I think like after 1 year of running Masses, I felt like we needed an event to really like shout about the scene.
Right.
At that point, there were a few events that used to be happening, and then it just died down. And then we decided, okay lah, let's just do this event. It was actually for a client. It's a shop called 100%.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
In lot 10.
Yeah.
Right. And then we were like, okay, we've not done an event. Why don't you propose something for us? We were like, okay, cool. Let's just do this. Swap meet. It's going to be a very small one, just like 15 tables. And then from 15 tables, a lot of people started texting me. It's like, hey, I need more. I want to join.
Right.
So it went to 20 went to 25.
Wow.
By the end of the day, it was 38 tables.
Wow. Okay.
And then we had ground floor and the third floor.
So this swap meet is like more of like trading shoes,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like, that was the first year. We thought of just normal swap meet.
Right.
You know, my friend come and meet your friend, and that's it. You know,
And see what they like. Why we have
commercial about it.
Yeah,
It's just legit
yeah.
P2P.
Max was we were expecting 300 people.
Okay.
300 to 500 people.
Yeah,
That's it.
Because it's so specific. It's so
But some like Nabil Rajalawa,
Ah, yes.
No Hujan.
Yes, yes.
These few people, they were like, "Hey, want come check it out?" And then they shout about it online.
Wow.
And we had 17,000 people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
Coming to freaking flood 38 tables.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
It was ridiculous. There was no power. It was super hot.
17,000.
Yeah, it was stupid lah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And-
that was the beginning of Sneakerlah.
I see.
So you guys were like literally like just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to stop people at the doors? Like
No,
hey,
it
there's
was a
literally no
mall.
space.
It was lot 10. You can't stop people from coming in.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
is in like just the
Is it
middle
open space,
compound
right?
that
Yeah.
one, ah?
But now
Oh.
Sneakerlah has to like control the crowd that go in, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like Brian gives me VIP passes, so I get to thanks.
With his
Yeah.
name printed on it.
And it look, it's become a culture, you know. It's
Yeah.
become such a big culture where like you know when people go there, they really like, strut their stuff,
Yep.
and it's and when Sneakerlah happens, it becomes talked about all over
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
It trends.
It's like the event, like a yearly event to look forward to
Yeah.
kind of thing now.
Yeah, and you know you got performances and you got brands coming in now, and
We have quite a few crazy brands coming in this year.
oh wow, that's
you guys heard of Chinatown Market?
Chinatown.
No, not really.
No.
You know the guys who they have like that particular gun, a funny gun.
Yeah.
And then they just go across a white T-shirt and then
Oh
something
yes.
Chinatown
wait, the
Market.
one that
Yeah, the one that
Oh, that's so
instant
cool.
instant print. Oh,
Instant
they're coming.
print.
Oh,
Yeah, they're coming.
nice.
Oh, that's sweet.
When's
I
okay?
see
So
those.
when's it happening this year? Sometime in October,
Yeah,
right?
October
soon.
5th and 6th.
Oh
It's like
wow.
in 3 weeks time.
Yeah. How's that? Is it gonna be in Mid Valley again?
In Mid Valley.
Best place to
Nice,
have it, to be
nice.
honest.
Yeah, we don't want it to be a sausage fest. I mean, to be honest, like if let's say you're coming with your wife and your wife doesn't really want to go into crowded places, be like, oh, okay, you can just walk
Just
around.
Shop in the
Yeah,
in the
and
mall
then you
there.
can walk in, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's very conducive. We might stay in Mid Valley for a few more years. So we'll see
Nice.
how-
Nice.
Now, with regards to that, you know, like the swap meets and stuff like that, and you know, in Sneakerlah, there's actually this one section where it's called the trading pit, where
Yep.
people actually go up and sell their shoes or trade their shoes for that matter. Then it brings me to the next question about people who actually resell shoes for a living.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, we all know all of us like we're not new. I mean, like if you're listening and you're wondering, oh, do shoes really sell a lot? Yes, they do.
Yes.
Some shoes sell way above retail.
Way.
Way above. Okay, like I'm pretty sure the most common one you probably heard about is Yeezys.
Yeah.
The Kanye Wests.
Yeah.
Which retails for about like 800 to 900 ringgit now.
Now 1,004.
Yeah, because of our weak currency, but could resell for way above 3,000 or even sometimes as crazy as 7,000,
Yeah.
8,000 that
Yeah.
we have heard of before. What do you think of this this scene where are the resellers the one that keeps the culture going and keeps the hype going, or do you do you hate all these resellers?
No way, you can't hate on them because
Yeah.
practically if you don't have a resale market, there's no hype.
Yes.
So there is this is a super long like debate. It's
Yeah.
been happening for years.
Because they said that look, if we don't create the hype and the demand,
Yeah.
there's not gonna be like a culture. Nobody's gonna be like, oh man, I want to wear that shoe that's like worth $7,000
Yeah.
bucks. Because
Yeah.
it's all about. I'm not sure whether it's the flex is the right word. I think it's all about status. Where
Yeah.
I got this shoe, it's like, dang, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like watches.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So right now Rolex, same shit. You go to a shop if it's available.
Yep.
It's 30 grand.
Yes.
Right. But it's definitely not available.
It's never available.
It's never
Yeah.
available in store. But you have to buy it from a reseller for 50 grand. Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
That's the price of a GMT right now. You know,
Yes.
like a Submariner GMT is around that price.
So okay, it's like just to give you an idea, GMT is about 33,000 ringgit.
Yeah.
But like the popular
Resales.
ones is going for 80 grand.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So there's a few like they call it the Batman.
Yeah.
They call it the Pepsi, and also another one is the Hulk, the green color
green
one.
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
The
yeah.
green color one's about 65 grand.
Yeah.
But it retails for 33.
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous, It's the same thing. So shoes, watches have been like that for years.
Yes.
So shoes is kind of like there already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that of course the value is not as high. But
Yes.
there are certain shoes that do reach 100 grand.
Yeah, I think like the Back to the Future
The
one.
Marty
Yes.
McFly's, right?
Yes.
I saw a pair. I was in Flight Club, and then I saw one on display. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I saw the
Yeah.
price. Then I was like,
Yeah, how
"That's
much was it?
insane." I think it was about like
25 grand.
25
USD.
USD.
Yeah.
I was
So-
like, oh my god, that's my college tuition there.
You guys should come to Sneakerlah this year because that pair is being given away.
Are you serious?
Lucky draw given
Given
away.
They're giving away a pair of Money McFlies.
Yes.
The original
So
one or the
total
new
amount
one?
200 plus thousand given away.
Wow.
Hey bro, you and I friends, right? Got jalan belakang lah, weh. You know lah, this Malaysia.
Even I don't get it.
Is it the self-lacing, the new
Yes.
one they remade, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Oh,
even have
man.
one which is even more like grail status, what they call it, like super hard to
It's
get.
the OG,
Eminem Carhartt.
Yeah.
So Eminem Carhartt with Jordan.
Yes, Eminem.
This is like super rare. Like you know, like you have to like suck someone's.
Yeah, so someone.
you know, like
Yeah, dude.
And that also maybe not enough.
The Eminem collabs are actually quite nice though.
Very, very,
Freaking nice. But you'll never ever get them and they freaking resell for a shit ton of money.
Yeah, man.
So, wow. So, okay. So, I mean, back to the whole topic about resellers, because you know why? Like, the only way for us to get all these updates and releases, are to join groups sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm a part of a few, like, online sneaker groups.
hits.
Facebook
Yeah.
groups.
Yeah, Facebook groups.
The drama happens.
Where all the drama happens and stuff like that. And it's kind of sad because, like for me, I have lined up for a pair of Yeezys before. Like, okay, again, a lot of people think that, in my position, they think that Adidas will give me free stuff. No, I buy my own stuff, okay?
Ooh, shout out Genie Boy.
Yeah, I buy my own stuff. I think
Man of
Adidas
the culture.
Adidas have given me a pair of Yeezys. One, but they gave me the yellow ones.
Oh, okay.
Which I'll be like, I don't know when to wear. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it.
Kind of expensive though now.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Because it's one of the most limited ones.
I'm gonna
Are
sell
Yeezys
it.
They
going
call
back
it
in
the
price again?
Yeezy Mexican.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
The
it was
yellow
like
one.
yeah.
It looks like the Mexican rapper, you know.
Yeah. Yes. And then like for me it's like I always get so frustrated and I get really like oh man. But the thing is you don't realize it's because of these people who whether they have whether it's backdoor, whether it's Jalan or whatever not right, they're the ones that's creating that demand, that's creating that eagerness for you
Yep.
to freaking want to own a pair.
I
And
think it's all money. It's without money that whole motivation of money. I think you won't be like, oh, I want this. So that money creates the desire.
Yeah.
So without that desire, I think there's no hype at all.
yeah.
And also, I feel it's the exclusivity lah. Because my roommate was a big sneakerhead.
Okay.
And I've personally seen him like 4 a.m. in the morning waiting for the lottery.
Oh
and
yeah.
like, hey dude, shut up, man. I want to see. It's like, no, I need this now. It's like, and you see actually how much effort you go through just to be able to cop a pair of sneakers.
Yep.
And then makes you realize like, okay, this is why like the value goes up.
But think about it. He just sat there and moved his fingers.
Yeah.
He bought a pair. Let's say it's a Nike
Yeah.
for 800 ringgit.
But
Off-whites.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say off-whites, 800 ringgit. But he can resell them for 3,000.
3,000. That's crazy.
Yeah, but then when you get it for like retail, right? There's this part of you like, yeah, sayang, I want to sell. It's so
Yeah.
hype, It's like I want to be seen wearing this. And then after that, once you wear it, the hype dies down. Okay, this is for sale. The condition is 8.9 over 10.
But then it's still
Yeah.
2,000 ringgit.
Yeah.
It's good money.
And people
It's
still
really good money.
and people buy it. I don't know. Like, I wanted the off-whites. It's damn nice,
Which
but
one?
like I wanted crap, I can't remember the
Air Force?
The Air Force
Force.
ones, yeah.
Air Force
No,
ones.
not the Air Force ones.
The Converse ones are pretty cool.
the
too.
the knit ones.
Oh shit, which one?
It's just completely slipped my mind right now. Okay, there's one where is the
Does it have little bubbles below it?
yes, the bubbles below it. Yes.
Oh, shit, Vapor Max.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Vapor Max.
Yeah.
Those were really nice though.
So, shout out to any reseller out there. If you want to sponsor
Looking for
Jenny Boy.
got buyer for Vapor Max.
No, if you want to sponsor, you will shout your resell shop out on the next podcast.
But I have to say though, because of me going to all these resellers, right, and all these communities, I have made some friends.
Oh, really?
I have made some friends online.
Do you tell them you're Genie Boy?
No, they kind of figure it out after a while. And then when some of them don't realize it until I go up to them and I pay, and they
They're
looked at me, he's like,
Shit, I can charge you higher.
and they're like this, they'll be speechless.
Okay.
But at the same time is like, okay, to be honest, I don't really haggle a lot.
Okay.
When I
that's
see a
nice.
good deal, And I said that, hey, is this your best price? And he says, yeah. And the thing is, I never haggle. They'll be the ones that, okay, the best I can give you is maybe this one. Then they'll take 100 off. And I said, you know what? I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll just seal the deal. Some of them, they'll be like most of the time when I buy from them, they'll be like, whoa, I didn't expect you to be... Okay, the main question they'll ask is, I didn't expect you to buy. I thought you get them for free. Yeah.
I actually hear a lot of stories from all these resellers, and they will always bitch about celebrities buying shoes from them. So the most like fucked up thing is they will tell you like, oh, I'm so and so. Can you give me a discount?
Oh.
It's not like I'm so and so. Can I buy them like whatever price?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm so and so. Give me a discount, and then they'll tell them, okay, this is the best price I can give. Then they will go even lower. They'll be like, nah, man, I will shout you out. Give me retail. Give me your cost price. So they always tell me that this stories. They'll be like, you know that celebrity, or this celebrity, So it's like, I kind of like know like who is the real cheapskate and who is the okay one in the like in the scene. So like So word of advice: don't haggle.
Yeah, I mean like for me is if you cannot afford it, don't afford it.
Yeah.
Don't buy it.
Like
if you then okay. The reason why I buy shoes, the reason why I really want to buy it is because I like it so much.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna basically try and haggle, right, it means that you just want to wear it because you want to flex. Yeah, that's what I think. Like for me, is I have a whole collection. Once in a while, I'll take it out and I'll look at it, and I'll like, yeah, I have it. Yeah.
So how many pairs of shoes you have now?
No, let's not get there. I scared my wife listen to this show every day.
Really? I don't think she listens.
I have
that long.
Look, I have a lot of shoes. I have like maybe about close to about 40, 50. Okay, when I stopped for a long time, I stopped for a really long time because I could not afford.
Yep.
Then one day when suddenly like I'll say like when the whole Yeezy thing came about, I was like looking at it, it's like, oh wow,
the bug, right?
They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. So the first shoe I got was the black Pirate Blacks.
Oh, that's nice.
Right, and I got it for a pretty good deal.
You still have them?
Yeah, I still have them.
Oh, they're worth a lot of money now, man.
Oh, really? Okay.
They're worth a lot of money.
They were a pretty damn. I mean, I got a pretty damn good deal. I paid $3,000.
Oh, okay.
$3,000 when it was going for way over 4 or 5, and it's brand new.
Right now it's like 6-7K.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy
first
shit.
version. First version, right?
Oh
yeah,
my
first version.
God.
Yeah, don't sell them. Don't sell them.
That's crazy.
And because you know what? And to be honest, I'm gonna tell a story about it. I'm not sure if you heard about this though. I got my first pair of Pirate Blacks, right? And then all of a sudden, this other guy, I can't remember what's his name, but I can't remember his name. It's slipped my mind. But you know what? I don't want to mention his name. He's quite a very OG one.
Okay.
Quite well known for selling shoes one. Quite well known one. What happened was he wanted my pair of shoes because he said he wanted to put it for an exhibition.
Oh.
Did you hear about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know this dude.
Yeah.
Oh
he said
my
that,
God.
hey, can I get your pair of Pirate Blacks because it's really hard to get right now? I want to basically use it for an exhibition.
He had a store in Sunway Pyramid for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm like, for me, I was a bit reluctant. I'm like, I just got this pair of shoes, man. I haven't even worn them yet.
Yeah.
And he wants to pin jump for an exhibition. So for me, it's like, okay, cool. I'm down. All right. I trust you. So I passed him my shoes, And then I'm like, okay, cool. No worries, man. He's like, thank you very much. It's a now, blah, 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 whatever nonsense, lah, right? And then I said that, hey, I want my shoes back. 1 week, he didn't give me back. 2 weeks, he didn't give me back. And then finally, when I chased him for it, right, he gave me back my pair of shoes. And then he left it in the guardhouse. He got someone to leave it at the guardhouse.
Oh my God.
I went to the guardhouse. Then for me, it's like, I looked at the box. I was like, something is not right. I opened it. It was a worn pair of shoes. The soles were all like, faded marks and stuff like that.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
called him up straight. I said, you asshole, what the fuck did you do with my shoe?
Did he wear the shoes out?
No, it's not that. When he took my
Swapped
shoe for an exhibition, right? I think he had a buyer.
Yeah.
And he wanted to sell it. And then he was so desperate to look for a pair of shoes for me. He just freaking looked for whatever he could find and just gave it to me. He didn't realize that I haven't worn my shoes yet. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about.
I know.
And I called him out publicly. And then, he freaked out and stuff like that. And then he straight away went to some very well-known resellers and bought a new pair and gave it back to me immediately. And I'm like, what the hell, man? That's why I had a really bad impression of the whole reseller community.
He's no longer part of the game.
Yeah.
So he's gone.
And for me, it was because of this guy. He gave me a freaking bad impression. And then after that, I got my shoes back and stuff like that. And for me, the next pair of shoes I got was the NMD Spider-Mans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I got it. I got, I got, because Joseph Jamani lah. Joseph Jamani is a freaking avid Adidas collector. And then he got the NMDs, the OG ones, which was the red and the blues.
You still have a lot of them.
Yeah. And
those
then,
are nice.
And then I was like, damn it, it's sold out everywhere. Call Adidas, sorry, it's sold out everything. I said, cool, no problem. I went, I got my brother-in-law involved. Okay. I was like, oh shit, some NMDs are dropping in London. Hey, go line up at Foot Locker.
Oh my god.
And then he went, he bought, and then he bought some shoes. He got it. He resold them, bought the OGs. I'm like, you idiot. No size for me. And then whatever it is, then I looked at it. I found this NMD Spider-Mans, which is the
Wait. Hold up. So basically, your brother-in-law didn't know about this sneaker thing.
Nope.
You asked him to go line up.
Yeah.
And he made money out of it.
Yes.
And he didn't give you your shoe.
No, he didn't.
What a dick.
Okay, to be fair, he lined up outside Foot Locker for quite a number of hours.
The info came from someone, right?
Yeah, he lined up for about almost 12 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the day before. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. And then my wife also was like, what the hell, you got my brother to go line up? I was like, you don't understand. You don't understand, okay? So I got the NMD sneakers, which is the Nice Sneakers collaboration. And then after that, from there, I got a really good deal on some Oxford tans.
Ooh.
And I got the
version ones, right?
Yes, version ones.
Do not sell your version ones.
Yeah.
Unless you want to buy Rolex.
How much are the Oxford tan going for now?
They are all around the same price.
Oh my
all
god.
over 5.
Wow. What happened? It dropped at for one point.
Yeah. So right now there's version 3 coming out, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So a lot of version 2s all over the place.
Yep.
So because of that, version 1s are very rare.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So then I started collecting. I loved NMDs. And then I kind of worked with Adidas for a while. So I was kind of limited, but I was like secretly wearing Nike, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because look, man, the Jordans are nice, okay?
Yeah,
freaking
it's
the breads.
nice.
I love the breads. Okay, at one point in time, you cannot find breads anywhere.
Cannot.
All right, and then when you start downloading all these apps that basically sell shoes, like GOAT, GOAT, and then there's another one, like StockX. I'm like, shit, man, dude, your life is done.
Yeah, that's it.
And then it's like a stock market one, you see the graph going up, and then you're like, okay, it's dropping. Okay, boom, I'm gonna enter the market and buy this pair of shoes. So I have all these shoes kept, and then some of them are even in mint condition. I keep them in the box. I don't wear them. Some of them, shout out to TNT Co. Dexon actually custom drew.
Oh, is that the shark one?
Yeah.
Those are cool. Those are cool.
Yeah, he custom made some shoes for me as well. And I know some. And the thing is, this is what I realized. This is a community. This is the culture, and the people who are in it are freaking so passionate about it. That's where I don't know how this relates, but I kind of said that, hey, you know what, I want to start wearing Stone & Co. I want to start wearing TNT Co. I want to start wearing all these local brands because you know what, these guys are really killing it in the market.
Yeah.
And for me, is they're making high quality stuff and they're not being repped. I'm not to say that I bring much value to whatever, but for me, it's these guys are making awesome stuff, and they couple their brands and their clothes together with all these hype releases and stuff like that just to make it cool. But for me, it's to be honest, I wish they didn't have to do that because their stuff was already cool.
Yeah.
So which brands are you into now?
I like TNT Co. I like remember that the Japanese I can't remember what they're called again.
Noragis.
Noragis. Yeah. I'm into them. But for me these days, I keep it very, very simple. It's always just jeans, white t-shirt, and just a bomber jacket. I've never changed bomber jackets. That's always been my style for the past.
Arnold's giving you shit about the bomber
jacket. He is. Yeah.
But Noragi is an upgrade. I think Noragi is more suited for our weather.
Yeah, and to be honest, I mean I still bang. I just got my latest cop for a shoe is it's from JD Sports, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. To be honest, I just do it online. I don't look for hype now. I look for something and it looks good. I buy them.
Yeah.
I just got the low AJs.
Oh, okay.
The AJ lows in red, and then before that I got the new MX A7.
You're into the low AJ?
Yeah, dude, I because you know what? I can never ever wear the highs.
High tops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But the high tops look nicer though. It's
the lows are a bit they never made them.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So right now it's because of Travis Scott, and then they're making the low ones, and I'm in my heart I'm you sell out. Jordan, you sell out. I hate you.
I can never pull off high tops.
Oh, really? But you're tall. You're okay.
Yeah, but for some reason I can never pull off high tops. So for me, it's okay, you know what? I'd rather just go for a low. I always look. My type of shoes is like the Converse. I love Converse.
Yeah.
They are like sneakers, like
the lows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them. I love Converse. I love. I got a pair of Keds too.
Keds.
One day I went to Singapore, and then Keds like got in touch. It's like, hey man, do you want a pair of Keds sneakers? I'm like, hey, Taylor Swift wears them.
KEDS.
Yeah, KDS.
Aren't those girl shoes?
Hey, sorry. It's not Keds. Ayo, what's the other one already?
Pro Cats.
Is it Pro Cats? Pro Cats I got it from your event. Ayo, what's it called already? It starts with letter S one.
Skechers?
No. Oh man, I forgot.
S.
Genie boy into K-pop. He wears Skechers.
Okay, I need to go back and check out what they are.
He's got too many shoes.
Yeah.
40 pairs, man.
Yeah.
Jin, I think you can offload some here, you know.
To be honest, I have given a lot away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've given a lot away. Mostly to my brother.
Why?
Because he'll wear them. It's hey, comfortable. What's them? You will never understand. Just wear. You like it? Yeah. Okay, just wear. Some of them to my friends. I bought. To be honest, at one point, okay, not Ryan, but at one point in time, I just like gave shoes to my
the
staff.
thing is, his size is a bit too big for me also.
Yeah.
What's your
Dixon,
size?
Mine is 9.5.
Hey, Brian. Hey.
Hey,
It's
support
okay.
lah. You know, today I'm going Fipper only.
Yeah.
Support local.
Yeah. But I mean, like talking about the whole sneakerhead community image, you had there are some fair share of dramas.
Oh, a lot, man.
Yeah. What are some of the most common dramas, and what are the ones? There was that one drama that you can basically tell everyone like this is the biggest drama, which is so stupid.
The weirdest thing
Yeah.
ever happened in the sneaker community.
There's just so many over the years. I just can't remember. But the most recent one was with this particular guy who. So funny thing is, I posted something on my Instagram. Everyone's saying like Yeezy is dead, right?
Yeah.
So I posted a queue. People are lining up for Yeezys.
You're right.
And then this guy screenshots my Instagram and posted it up on his thing. And he calls it, all these things are autopilot already.
Right.
And you know the whole thing with Sheldon, right?
Yeah. So he's the guy who freaking condemned Pastor Mota one lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was this guy. I mean, like there was this guy who was shading on a local brand called Pastor Mota. And to be honest, I watched it as well, and I don't understand why.
So yeah, so he doesn't like the brand, and basically he's like anti-hype or anti-whatever. And so I've just kept quiet. You know, I never really like said anything unless he calls out someone for like copying. Yes,
Right.
I would like, okay, you did a good job.
Right.
You know, but this time he's talking about something he don't understand. He's not part of the community. He is not someone who buys, sell, or trade sneakers. You know, he's not really a big supporter of Sneakerlah or whatever. So basically, you're not from the scene.
Yeah.
You're not from the community. So and then he goes on and say like, oh, okay, all this queuing thing is autopilot because Kanye is already famous.
Right.
So that's why people will queue. Right. But for me, right, you cannot like discount people's successes.
Yeah.
Right. So for example, this podcast. Confirm lah, number one, because Genie Boy already famous, what? But Genie Boy took a long time to get here.
Yeah.
You know, it took a long time for building a brand,
They don't
building
see the
content,
journey.
for Jin to be here, you know, at this level. So you cannot discount, like, just because he's already famous, you just discount his successes. You cannot do that. You know, success is success, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I was telling this kid. And then he just couldn't understand. So he went back on his stories again and started talking shit, say I'm old.
Oh dear.
Asked me to suck his black cock.
Oh man.
All sorts of like, you know, personal attacks and all that. And I don't know, he looked high like a kite to me. Like he's super high when he was doing it. So I just got into a long ass like rebuttal on it. And then after all is done, like a lot of people coming to tell me like, hey, you should just ignore this kid.
Yeah.
Why do you like feed the hate? This is something I gotta tell. Like, if you're in a park, every one of us is in a park. We're having a good time, right? So you're like playing frisbee. You're with your girlfriend. You're with your wife and kid, and then someone comes in and makes a hell lot of noise in the park, right? Steals your food, steps on your picnic basket and whatnot. You would tell the guy to like get the hell out of here, right?
Yeah.
You ask him to shut up and get out.
Yep.
Right. So it's the same case. This guy comes in to our scene, makes all this noise, and why can't I tell him to shut up?
It's because it's your community.
Yeah. You have to protect what you are. You know, like if you're part of this community, you have to protect it. Sometimes I feel like we Asians, like Malaysians and Asians per se. We are like always quiet and like. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I would have to agree in that. Every time somebody come walk out, right? It's like, you will talk behind closed doors.
Yes.
But you'll never stand up.
Yeah. So like you quiet and like after everything's done, finished already, then actually this fella like that. Like, what's the point? It's already finished.
Yeah.
Right? You should at that point ask this guy collectively to shut the hell up and get out.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And I even explained myself at the end. A lot of people like were giving me hate, like, oh, why you go lie on this Buddha? Why you go lie on this Buddha? But you have to tell people to shut up when they are making a hell of stupid noise lah, like really stupid lah. After a while, so I'm like, actually, this guy is really stupid. So I blocked him. Because after explaining everything, he still don't understand. You know, like, man. So that's the latest drama.
I think they'll reach a point where like no matter what you say, no matter how correct you are, they've gone down their path so far that they are like like their ego is like, okay, you know what? No matter what, I will not back out of this.
Yeah. I agree.
And it's like a point of no return already.
I think it's not just that. It's not just the ego. It's also the understanding of like, you know, when you argue with someone, right? Whether they have that understanding to even absorb what you're saying in the first place. So like this guy did not absorb anything that I was saying. So after a while, I was like, okay, a bit hard to like waste time on this fella lah. So I just blocked him. Masters blocked him. Sneakerlah blocked him. So basically, if you don't like anything that I'm doing, you don't support, then just don't see.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't see. So I just block everything.
It's not a crime to not like it. It's just, you know, what for you want to block Kicho in a place like, you know, that you're not even going to get involved with.
So you don't like what I'm doing, just don't follow.
What are you? Okay, so man, this I remember watching lah. I mean, like you go check it out. You could, I mean, you can find him. I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna give him more. I don't want to give him more traffic, you know. But you know, moving along from that. Okay, so when someone says that, hey, I want to get into the whole street scene, I want to get into the whole streetwear scene and shoe scene. What do you say to all these people? Like for me, okay, to be honest, like I didn't get into it because I want to get into the scene. I got into it. I was labeled a sneakerhead because, you know, for some reason, I liked it, I collected it, and all of a sudden people say, oh yeah, you should check out him, you know, he's a sneakerhead too. And like, oh, okay, suddenly I'm a sneakerhead. So it's like, you know.
Well, you are, right? You buy.
Yeah, I buy.
You like it.
Yep.
And
I think that automatically qualifies you.
Yeah, and you have more than like average people.
Because the thing is, a lot of people these days, like, you know, there's a difference between like one person who really loves sneakers and then one person who just buys it just because they want to flex. Like, you know, like especially on Instagram and stuff like that, you know. I mean, like,
I think that's more current.
I see.
I think that's a problem we're facing currently among like sneakerheads. So it's such an expensive hobby right now. So, and there's also this social currency of being cool online.
Yeah.
So they always buy and then they sell. They buy and then they sell. They buy, take a picture, and then they sell. So this after a while, right, you can tell that they are not really a sneakerhead because their collection never grows.
They're in the business of making money.
So like for me, how I classify someone as a sneakerhead is by how much knowledge you know about the shoes, how many pairs you have. These two things. I think this is key lah. So like a lot of people, they have a lot of knowledge. That's good, but they don't buy.
Right.
So like you know all this, you don't have the money to. I don't think you really qualify to be a sneakerhead.
Okay.
Right? Because sneakerhead, you have to own the sneaker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Right. I'm not saying like if you have no money you can't be a sneakerhead, but I guess you can save.
Yeah, you can. I mean, like, okay, how many shoes do you need to own before you're classified as a sneakerhead? This is the bare minimum.
I don't know, 3, 4.
And you don't have to have hype shoes, right?
Don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah, just general releases are cool.
Like, to be honest, I don't think all my shoes are hype. I just buy them because they look
like
nice.
Yeah.
I bought a pair of to be honest I don't know what they're called but I look damn cool It's freaking AJ's high tops one freaking damn colorful one. I haven't worn them yet because I wore it the other day, right? My wife said, wow, damn colorful That's straight away I took it off. I was like,
why? Because she said it's colorful.
Yeah, she's like, oh, damn colorful I'm like, okay, I'm going out with my daughter. I don't embarrass my daughter.
Jin, you gotta own your style, man.
Hey, man.
Ryan, how many pairs you have?
Okay, I wouldn't call myself a sneakerhead at all.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I'm a very practical guy, so every time I buy a shoe, it's for practical reasons. I have about 4 or 5 pairs of shoes.
Okay.
But they're all very different. They're not all sneakers. You know,
for different occasions.
Yeah, you know, I have a pair of Tims. I have a pair of Air Max.
Okay.
A pair of that's for my training or whatever, and then I have a pair of Pure Boost. I got those on sale.
Pure Boost. Okay, for me, Pure Boost is still the best shoes for me to run in.
Oh, it's
same.
actually really
Yeah, I still run. I still run. Although Brian and I we actually do go jogging. Yeah, we be thirsty. Yeah, we actually jog in Desert Park City, but due to work we haven't been doing so. I love Pure Boost. Okay,
Do you have Air Max? Honestly, this is my first pair of Air Max and it's crazy, so comfortable.
Which MX first?
270. I cannot afford the 360.
love Air
360 a
Max.
bit expensive.
MX were the only shoes that look good on my feet.
Or
Other
Oh,
Nikes, right?
so
I
comfortable.
could not pull it off.
Air
I
Force
could-
Ones?
Okay lah, Air Force okay lah, lows ma. As long as they are lows, they are fine. For me, right? Okay, I actually, to be honest, if you ask me about sneakers, right, I loved it at the point of time when there was no Instagram, there was no Facebook, there was no social status, right?
Yeah.
You just go out and buy whatever the heck you wanted.
Yeah.
That's one point of time, right? I was crazy of the Onosiko Tigers.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the
one point
sometimes
they're pretty
they weren't really available in Malaysia yet.
Yeah.
You can only go to Singapore and buy them. Or those were like, boom, I go there, I buy them, and then I'll wear until I blister go.
Yeah.
because not a lot of padding, right?
Yeah, not a lot of
Yeah,
padding. Only Secret Tigers were freaking dope, especially the clean white ones with the blue and reds. That's it.
Were you into Asics?
Not yes, I had A6.
Kind of like the
Oh,
yeah. That's
yeah.
the signature, their design.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, the Sons, now that you brought up A6, I think you guys are kind of working with A6 on something.
Yeah. So
All right, look at that.
So we have a collab, which is the first ever Malaysian collab with A6. In this box here. So this is pretty big deal for us.
And this is is it Masses or is it Sneakerlah?
Sneakerlah,
Okay,
and together with 100%.
right,
Nice.
right.
This is our 5th year. We thought we'd go back to a bit of like the OG story. And the whole inspiration behind this shoe is Nasi Lemak. The colorway, everything. The box this is actually the box that is going to come in, but there will be a wrapper.
Right.
So it's going to come like this plain white box.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Just a Nasi Lemak plain.
Yeah, and then there will be, of course, a shoe tag. And then
Pandan wrapper.
inside will be printed pandan.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, but this color is actually not the right color. This is just a sample.
Okay.
The color will be slightly different. You will look like a lunchbox.
Wow.
Oh,
So
okay.
so we have a sample unit here.
Yeah, this
Dude,
is
I like
sample.
sample. At one point in time, right? Samples were like, whoa, you got sample,
Yeah.
boom.
But you US 10 cannot
yeah,
wear.
like cannot lah sample. Yeah.
So you need to cut your shoe.
Cannot lah.
This is the pair.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, the red's very striking. The
I
red.
like
The red is sambal.
I like the green.
Yep.
The
dark
green is the cucumber
nice.
skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this white here, this is white, right? This is kind of like
It's like a
off-white.
cream-
Off-white, yeah.
White
creamish
is
white.
the cucumber, the inside of the cucumber.
Okay.
Right.
The yellow is, of course, the egg.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the back here, you can see this is the egg yolk.
The tolok
Oh
mata
my god,
kebal.
that's so cool.
Wow.
It's like a telur mata like that.
Alright.
Dude, this is sick.
That's so cool.
This is actually the wrapper that it usually comes with.
The brown
yes,
color,
the brown color paper.
or paper wrapper. Yeah.
So everything is off the Nasi Lemak inspiration.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is cool. Okay, I mean, like, if you can't see it obviously when you're listening, but if you go to our YouTube channel, you can actually see the video of it, and we're actually playing.
These are
We're actually
cool.
it's on my hands.
I
right
have
now.
not revealed it to anyone else. This is the first
What?
place.
Oh, man, you get the exclusive here. Oh, Mamak sessions. Well, I mean, what better place to have this?
In a Mamak
sessions.
session.
Nasi Lemak
Oh,
shoes.
I love the telur mata.
Dude, so this is okay. So okay, these when are these dropping?
These are dropping exclusively at Sneakerlah.
Sneakerlah.
5th
Okay.
and 6th October.
Oh, nice.
The price is $599.
599. Okay, but for us it's free because we're friends. You know what I mean? I have to pull that card. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
You pull the tab inside.
Yeah.
It's the sole, the insole.
Sample.
No, the insole.
No, the
The insole. Wait.
Take out this.
You can't really see it, but it's like banana skin.
Oh.
Not banana skin. Banana leaf.
Okay.
Is that
this-
banana leaf
this
or
one-
pandan leaf? I can't remember.
Oh. It's like pandan leaf lah, I would say. No, banana leaf.
Printed,
No.
Printed on the.
On the
Come. Yeah.
There you go.
like this.
Oh.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's that leaf lah. It's that layer. That is
yeah.
pandan. I think it's
Yeah.
pandan.
Pandan leaf.
So it's not very clear because it's a sample.
Yeah.
So we have actually rectified it. Hopefully the shoe comes out nice.
Nice.
So this is how it looks.
So were you in the design part of the design process?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's sick. From collecting shoes to organizing, like an
Swap
event.
meets.
Swap meets to something that's huge that go like being attended by 30,000 or more people.
Yeah.
To designing a shoe, dude. I think like right now, I mean, where are you in your life right now when it comes to like your hobby and your passion for shoes?
Basically, my hobby is my job, and I freaking love what I do. But the only problem is sometimes money is a problem.
Yeah.
Don't we all have problems with money lah?
Yeah.
I think the number one problem about what I do especially is because you're working and you're working with shoes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you're always distracted by what you're working with.
Yeah.
So, the money that you earn, sometimes you spend it on the shoes as well.
Yeah.
So I have a bit of a problem with that.
Oh.
Yeah. So I still have not stopped buying shoes lah.
But that's a good thing, though. Again, we're gonna say it again. Brian has a principle where he will not spend more than 1,000 ringgit for a
For a
shoe.
pair of shoes.
For a pair of shoes.
But I should have a principle of limiting to how many shoes a month.
A month.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And at one point, I can go 5 shoes a month, man. Okay, that's horrible.
That's dangerous,
seriously.
man. That's
Yeah,
dangerous.
Especially when I go when JD Sports have sale or whether
Yes.
or what other place I got sale, I'll go in there, I come out, I'll cry after that.
It's not the sale problem actually. It's knowing the people in the shop.
Yeah.
So like you walk into JD or any shop, right? And you know the owners and you're
Yeah.
like, hey, can you help a friend out?
Yeah.
You know, then they'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you 30% off.
Wow.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
In
So
the
you're
end,
like, oh man.
It's like the sale is supposed to save you money, but in the end you just end up spending more.
the sale is fake, bro. You end up spending money. It's the whole point of
it's part of a sale,
These are
Entice
okay. You know
people.
what? These are nice. Looking at
These
this
are
up close,
sweet. These are
it
sweet,
is
man.
very nice. The texture, okay. You got the suede, okay, and then this is what texture is this called?
This is different. The red parts are.
I'm not sure. What
Yeah, it's like the mixture. It's the mixture. It's like okay. Then there's this. Okay, what's this
Is this
texture
leather?
called?
Is
There's
this-
mesh.
Mesh. So you got the mesh. You got the
Is the
suede.
green part leather?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
green part's leather.
it's like it stays true to is what it is now. Nasi Lemak. It's a
Yeah.
blend on different cultures coming to make one dish that basically represents the country. Yeah, and it's kind of cool to have like Malaysia have a shoe to represent it. This is pretty cool. So Brian.
And we have to do it first before the Singaporeans do it.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, okay, they got the burgers first. At least we got the shoe.
Hey, but they didn't even
I
get
was
the
a bit
burgers right.
pissed about the
so-
burgers.
Yeah, I mean, Burger Lab had to come up and basically show it how it's done. Okay, Singaporeans are gonna hate
Yeah.
us. They actually listen to the show, by the way. Yeah, but Brian, dude, thank you so much for coming on the show. I mean, it's been nice just to have a casual chat about your passion, your hobby,
Thanks for having me, man.
and talking about shoes. Thank you so much for having us. Unbox this Nasi Lemak shoe from A6, a collab, of course, to represent Malaysia. It's gonna be dropping at Sneakerlah. Sneakerlah is gonna be happening in October.
5th and 6th October.
5th and 6th of October. You get your tickets. Go there. All
Bring
right.
your girlfriend because
Yeah.
you can go shopping while you go look at shoes.
Guys, you want to look at girls? No bad. I got girls who actually dress up. Talita might be there, so maybe.
you
I'm
never
gonna
know.
be there for sure. I want to go and check it out.
You check what out?
The shoes. The last one I went there because the actress from Bad Genius.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's her name, but it's
That Thai actress.
That Thai actress, she was there, and I was
She
like,
was hot.
damn,
She
she's
was
hot.
hot.
She's hot.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot more surprises. Brian, before we go, you want to say anything?
Thank you all for having me on the show and thanks for watching.
Yes.
Come to the event. Buy your tickets at sneakerlah.com. It's 20 ringgit now. If you're at the door, it's 30 ringgit. So be a typical Malaysian cheapskate. Buy your ticket early.
Yeah, buy your tickets early so you can save money to buy your shoes there.
Yeah.
At the trading pits. Now, Ryan, you want to say anything before we go?
Oh
No,
wait. Bring
Oh.
your girlfriend, bring your mom, bring your wife, so that it's not so much of a sausage fest.
Oh, yes. Bring your kids too.
No, I just really thank you for bringing this shoe on. It's really cool. I might buy new shoes this
Uh-oh.
October.
We won't all go with Sneakerlah. Thank you so much for listening to the show. Remember, you can stream us on Spotify, iTunes, watch us on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. We will speak to you next time.